Hi, you guys. I guess they changed OBS's... What's it called? Their, like, interface or something like that, because I couldn't find my microphone. How are you guys doing today? Thank you, Concho, for the 1 gifted membership. I do really appreciate it. How are you guys doing? Hi, you Q streamer. Thank you. It's very interesting. I took some of my, was it albuterol? Yeah, I did take my albuterol inhaler. I got a wave of anxiety for some reason. Good day, ma'am. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. I'm trying to adjust to everything. Hello, Miho. How are you doing? Long time no see. I think I remember you. You sound familiar. I've been, working like absolutely crazy here lately. Learning a lot of things, doing a lot of things, so that's kind of exciting. This morning I went to the pool and did some lap swimming. Hello, Mixed Latte, how are you doing? And so I did some lap swimming. I kind of want to get back up to what I used to be, which was, I used to do like a mile swim. And I really enjoy swimming. It's very cathartic. I need to turn on this overhead fan. Give me 1 second. I'm in the middle of doing financials for the month at the office. Financials? That sounds horrible. I was working on my taxes. So I got that going for me as far as finances. I love the pool. Me too. I really do too. I love it a lot. So today I'm gonna be doing editing product photography yet again. I don't know why I just got hit with this huge wave of just anxiety. I was also, maybe it's because I was also playing Tetris. I was playing Tetris before this. And, I'm working right now on building up my time. Like, how quickly can I do 150 marathon mode? So I'm trying to, like, obviously I rage quit every time I play Tetris 99 online. So I'm trying now to, kind of build up my skill sets before I really try 99 so much anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get faster. And so far, so good. I do wonder what Dark Virus is. 150 time record. Hello, Otero, how are you doing? I hate that random wave of anxiety. I hope you're feeling better. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, it was just really weird. It had to have been my albuterol, my inhaler, because it does kind of do that sometimes. Same old. I see. But I will say, the products that I'm working on, I saw a prototype, some photos of one of the prototypes this morning. Absolutely insane. It is my, I'm impressing myself. All things considered. Same old! Says Tasato as well. I see. Alright, let me get my, edit of the photography stream. My Lightroom is yes, my background music is on. Where? Very strange. So I was taking some photos recently. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use some of them. I think some of them I didn't do the lighting properly. So where is my stylus? I might have to retake them, but we shall see. Good to see you're doing well. Hello, Call Sign. How are you doing? Bad, says Twisted Slop. You're doing bad? Why is that? We're so back, chat. Hello, Dark Virus. Oh god, I lost my, hold on. My monitors are everywhere. Okay, put you there. You here. Oh, I'm just sitting in front of the screen. Sorry about that. Or I'll put me down here. Yeehaw. But the products I'm working on, fantastic. My best yet. Alright, put that there. This here. Remember last month when I said my friend passed away? My grandpa just did as well. Wow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is rough. I'm really sorry to hear that. It is a really tragic thing when people pass away. Especially when they're young. It kind of makes sense for like older individuals, but it does really suck when they're young. Man, that really sucks, Twisted Slop. What are you doing to make sure you're doing okay? What are you doing? Oh, I got a new psychiatrist. I forgot to mention that. Well, I'm still moving everything around. I don't think... Do I wanna... Yeah, I am using my tablet, so I'll put my tablet out real quick. Item settings. Background music's on. Let's see. Remember somebody commented on my channel and started watching my stuff and they have the same name as me. Funny. I feel like Jace is a pretty common name, Jace. How are you doing? Jace? Where's my tablet? There we go. I don't want to pin it. Woman psychiatrist for the win. Exactly. Exactly. Oh god, here we go again. That's all I needed was a woman. Huge W in the woman community here recently. I put you here. Alright, since I am using my tablet to edit this. Doing good, I guess. I'm just living at the M. I see, I see. Yeah, it's really all you can do. It's rather... I don't know if you've been through, like, death before. Like, outside of these two instances, but... It's kind of morbid in a way, but really the solution is just time. Because eventually, like, you'll experience all the sadness and all the feelings. And you can't experience that same feeling over and over. You know what I mean? So eventually, like, the feelings start to dull over time. So quite literally, just getting through these days is the most important thing. You know, W stands for women. Absolutely. Okay, let me turn on my lighting so I can see my screens better. Hello, gluten-free acrylic paint. Long time no see. Just food for thought. Why don't you do Tetris talks? Like you and someone else play Tetris and talk about a topic. Maybe. Mixed Latte is soft launching, saying like, hey, I can come on stream and talk to you. Listen here, I see through you. I see through you right away. He's soft launching it. Maybe. I was thinking about it. Like, Dark Virus, I don't know if you're still here. When we collab, LOL. Shout out to me, being delayed on everything. Maybe we could just both do 120, 150 marathon and see who does the fastest. The soft launch is glass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Spotted him. I know. You know what I mean? Bait used to be believable. LOL. Gotcha. Gotcha. Speaking of which, speaking of Klee on the screen, can you see my, where? I don't know if you can. Okay. I got this. I got that. Now let me just move up. Sorry, let me move up my window. Minimize this. Where is my secondary women? I mean, secondary window. I read the chat. Where'd it go? Maybe if I tap on it. There we go. That's why it's like hidden until I tap on it. France! What pretty keychains, thank you. Did you see the new 50th? The 50th anniversary. I didn't know it was the 50th anniversary of Miku. I didn't know that. Are you talking about V6 Miku? Is that who you're talking about? The newest Hatsune Miku software? I wonder. Miku's 50 now? Wow. Secondary women, you know what I mean? Okay. One last thing. I need to put my chat up here too. I realized absolutely genius. I will say I do love... Pop out chat. I do love Tim Apple for this. But, I realize I can use my iPad, which that's what you see me keep looking over here for. I can use my iPad as a secondary monitor, like an extender for my screen. So now I have a chat over here and a chat over here. Yeehaw. Me neither. They posted on the Miku YouTube channel a week ago. I don't think Miku is, 50, to be completely honest with you. I hate to break it to you. Alright. France, I gotta move this one more time. Put that there. Put this here. I'll check. Yeah, I really don't think Miku's 50. I remember when Miku came out. Alright, where should I begin? Yeah, sounds good. Another area to smoke in. Dark Virus, what is your current record for 150 marathon? I was wondering that. I gotta get my keyboard out. Lawson had their 50th collab. Oh, you're talking about the song by like probably like Police Piccadilly? Ah, that's probably what you're talking about. Alright. I forget how to do this. Remember there was like this weird trick I had to do? Where it's like what was it? I had to press a key. France. Damn. Like the hand key? When I was dragging it. Maybe. Yes, that's what I meant. Oh, I see. I don't think I really saw it, to be honest. Okay, zooming in. Whoopsie. Uh-oh. Why am I lagging already? Give me 1 second. I love taking forever to start on anything because I can't find my pointer. Wait, where'd you go? Activity monitor? Let's see. That's really interesting. So I did find out that there is actually an activity monitor on the Apple thing. Like a way to like, you know, like your computer settings. Why is this so slow though? Sorry, give me one last thing. Maybe it's my 6 billion monitors I have connected right now, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, this, it's minimized. Let's minimize this. Put this over here. This over here and see if that works any better. Funny enough, I think it does look a little better. God. This is so frustrating. I have so many screens. There we go. Because every time I tap away, the little window to see on my screen for the secondary copy of the picture, it disappears. Okay, I think I'm good now. Alright. That is so annoying. What is it doing? Why is it so laggy? Is it hand? Oh. Maybe it was A. No, I don't think it's A. Okay, it was H for hand. Select object, remove. I think I want to do heal. Let's try that. I still feel like this cursor is a little too big. Dark Virus, I'm still waiting on your answer. Oh god. Yeah, this thing is being like, look at this! Oh my god. Like you see like that lag. Maybe we'll just have to scroll in and out. Is that even a thing? It's saying... Why is it saying I'm using so much CPU percentage? I don't think I played it. You said, did you say 150 Marathon? Yeah. How have you not played 150 Marathon? Hold on, I'm just checking my stuff. I'll try it now. Yeah, do it as fast as you can. This guy when he lies, you know what I mean? System, 8%. User, 18%. Idle, 73%. CPU percentage. Why is it like saying 294 percentage? What does it even mean? You know what I mean? For OBS Studio. Windows Server. What the hell is this? You never guess who went back into Azure Lane series. Who did, Reyna? Who is it? I haven't kept up with the Azure Lane in a while. Is it Hololive? That'd be kind of crazy. Wow, we're just pathologically lying about Tetris. You know, unbelievable. Do you have a Switch gluten-free acrylic? You should join us on the Tetris shenanigans. I'm just not gonna zoom in as much. I do have a giant screen in front of me, so maybe that'll help. What's Azure Lane? It's this little mobile gacha game I used to be really interested in because I was in the Navy, and these girls are based on naval ships. And it was really cool because like they turned all these Navy ships into anime girls, but then it was always a slightly erotic series, but then it just started getting like too erotic, you know what I mean? And I was just not a fan of that. And let me just zoom out. Why do they keep doing 100%? I'm gonna neck myself. Alright, back to this. Where's my eraser? There we go. Kids these days. Good evening, Kaoza. How are you doing, Captain Iron Mask? I have a 3DS Lite and a PlayStation. I was thinking low-key, if they make a Switch 2 Lite, I'll probably get that. I think that might be comfortable for Tetris. Because I do like just playing Tetris, like on the road. Like on for like trips and stuff like that, but I feel like the, what's it called? The Switch would just be too big to carry. Remember when I was a kid, I used to like live with a PSP On road trips and stuff like that. That was always so much fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it from here. At least you guys can see my cursor and see that I'm doing actually something. But yeah, I got a new psychiatrist. She says that she doesn't even know if I'm bipolar. She's real. Interesting, I actually have something planned for your birthday having to do with the exact concept. What the? What concept? A Switch 2 Lite? Oh, brother. How are you having plans for my birthday this far in advance? I don't even have plans for my birthday. When's your birthday? That's what I'm saying. My birthday's not until August. Dark Virus is a true planner. That's why you gotta get that Super Nomad, Dark Virus. It's for the true planners. Oh god, hold on, let me move this around again. It's the YouTuber Sixth Haven, aka the dude disintegrated and everyone who was in the Champions Meet Uma Musume. He got in there officially, or is he just playing that game again right now? Because that's crazy. Oh my god, what the hell happened here? Did I just do that? Do you see this right here? What the hell happened? It just like auto weirdly generated. Command Z. I hate it when it does this. You see how it ruined the image? Like, she has a gun there. Don't say that. Don't say what? We're done with March. Oh, April's in like 2 weeks. Listen here, calm down. I have like so much work due, April 1st. Is this photo just fucked up? I might have to just revert to the original. Do you see this? It's like the gun got like generated weird. Happy early Easter! I don't even know when Easter is. How can I edit my... There we go. That was so weird. I must have accidentally touched that, I guess. Alright, back to square frickin' one. I enjoyed looking at your art! Thank you! I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm telling you, I wish, like... There's, like, a lot of value into having, like, hype and stuff like that. So, I don't like to show prototypes until it's, like, pretty much the final product, so pre-orders can open. But, man... I got pictures of some prototypes this morning. Literally my best thing I've probably ever made so far, unfortunately. It's so good. Chaos' art isn't just good, it's great. Thank you. Thank you. Weird. Jace just rejoined the server. I didn't realize he left. Jace the Ace. Oh, brother. What'd you leave this time for, Jace the Ace? Did you have an emotional tsunami? Like this thing that I'm making is just like, I feel like it's gonna be like the next, I hope it's gonna be the next step in a direction for my, speaking of which, how does my audio sound? I forgot to do that. How does my audio sound? I forgot to check it. It's like the next generation of where my products are gonna go, hopefully. Welcome back, JC Ace. Because this looks like, the quality of it looks like company level. Like not little small KO's a business level. This looks like an actual company product now. You know who else's art I'm missing? Who, Reina? Let me know. Let me know down below. I think this is pretty good. I love how Gluten-Free was like, don't say that. Oh, 2 more weeks in March, I see. I was gonna say, like, what? I never followed up with that. Alright, no, I don't want to zoom in. Why the France would I ever want to zoom in? Okay. Level up 1 business, yeah. It's on God, on God. You guys are gonna be like, wow, Chaos is a business. She's not just role-playing as a business anymore. But yeah, I have so much actual work done, or due on April 1st. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! What was that show and thing you were talking about last stream? France. I don't even remember what I was talking about like 5 minutes ago, let alone last stream. Do you remember the nature of it? Like, it was about this. I wonder if he was Explore with us. I talk about that series a lot. Just want to let you know I'm busy with working as well. Leaving these on play so I can hear someone working. Oh, thank you, Ace No. Ace Known. Good luck on your work. Low-key kind of working together is kind of fun, you know what I mean? That's a crazy ass for your memory, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, listen here. I'm honored you think I have that, impressive of a memory. However, where the hell did Yuka's back go? Oh, there we go. Let me zoom out. Okay, France. Okay, H. Zoom. Yeehaw, we got this. Again, you don't know these two, but it was the land of music on YouTube, aka the British tuber. Yeah, I don't know them, but hopefully they start creating again. Okay, there. Let's see. She's a little crooked, so let's put it there. Not bad. Let me see, where is my... Get over here. Geometry. Optics. France! I hate everything. Did I just make it up? I swear you were talking about setting up some show and tell us. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. I'm planning on doing that at some point. I will say, unfortunately, I'm busy. I'm, like, so busy. So, like, I'm sure you know, because I bitch about it all the time. I run a business, and that's, like, what you see here is, like, I have to refresh my business because it got stagnant, the artwork, the pictures, like the photography didn't look as high quality. So I'm working on retaking photos of my products to make it look extra good or whatever. This is taking an astronomical amount of time. And then I also do design work for a company, and I have a bunch of that stuff due on April 1st. So it's like I'm taking care of a bunch of stuff right now. And so I'm super busy, but like once I get this stuff out of the way, I can start doing more things like that. Because yeah, I still want to do the show and tell plan thing. I think that'd be fun. Control Z. You run a business? No way. I know, barely. Oh guys, listen to this. Listen to this. On God. I think the direction I kind of want to go for my VTubing, because like I like helping people, but it's like, how can I help people most effectively? I think one of the #1 things you can do to help somebody is to kind of show by example you're someone to be trusted. And so I think for a long time... Why is this not erasing? Are we just gonna stop fucking erasing? Chaos is my favorite business owner, actually. That's good to hear. A big part of, I think, why I inspire people in the first place is the fact that I have a good work ethic and, like, my business, for example. So I definitely want to get my business, like, quote-unquote, shining again. Or shining. And there's a lot of potential. I've been doing, like, research into stuff like this, like, on how to make my stuff better, to get better search engine optimization and stuff like that. And I realized, like, first of all, I cannot believe... Sorry if you keep hearing me hit my fucking pop filter. Gay! I cannot believe... It's gonna sound a little, like, I guess, conceited, but I cannot believe I've been this successful with, like, dog shit search engine optimization. Because, like, for example, there's this thing called alt text on your photographs on your website. Gay. It's where you put descriptors of what your products are. So that way when Google, come on, what are we doing here? There we go. When Google, when someone is searching, when someone is searching for a product and they describe your product, but they don't use the name, it'll pop up in the search engine. So say somebody is looking for this character right here, Yuka, and they're like, purple anime girl with guns. It is very unlikely that my product will show up in their Google search feed or my website, because of the fact that I have not put alt text imaging or text on my images. So zero of my product photos have alt text, and that is like really, really bad for search engine optimization. So once I get all these all nice and pretty and done, I'm gonna start doing that, adding all the alt text, so that way I can bring more traffic to my store. And more traffic, of course, means more money. I see. So it's very, very important. I didn't realize how important it was 8 years into running my business. And then another thing is, so obviously, like, everybody in the world who knows me knows I run a keychain business, but nowhere on my site do I really specify text where, hey, this is a keychain business site. I don't have that listed anywhere. So Google doesn't know how to recommend my store to other people. So I need to add, like, descriptions of my website. Say, like, why does this keep happening? Hey, this is a keychain store with this many keychains, that sort of thing. I think I hit the wrong button, that's why. So I need to add that to my store as well. So it's just like adding like these keywords and text to your store is gonna do I suppose it can do a whole lot for your, what's it called? 836? Embarrassing. Embarrassing. I think literally just before stream, which, you know, I was just casually waiting for stream. I got 6:53. That's what I'm saying. Listen here, bitch. That's what I am saying. You think you're hot shit because I was playing with latency. I was playing with latency on stream. That's the only way. That's the only way you got anywhere. Now that I'm no longer playing with latency, it's literally over for you. I think that looks pretty good. It's literally over for you. It's my first time, when I cope and seethe. If you were good, I mean, you would have gotten it, like, way better. Because, like, 8:38? Embarrassing. What time is it for you? It is 2:27 p.m. That is the time. What's latency? So latency just means delay. It is just a cool way of saying literally delay. So you know, like, if you remember the other day, I was absolutely seething like a child, because I was playing Tetris 99, and my pieces kept going everywhere, and no matter what, I just kept, like, losing. And I was like, it doesn't make any sense, because, like, when I play off-stream, which I play on my living room TV, when I play off-stream, I do great, but then I play on-stream, and I'm doing terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, talking and stuff like that is going to, kind of trip me up, so I do need to get better at it. Mixed Latte, are you still here? I would like to talk to you at some point on stream. But, obviously that's going to trip me up, but I was playing with a delay. Like, late. Yeah, there you go. That's a great way of putting it. I wonder what the fuck do other hosts think of chat when they say, oh yeah, Makao's a super fan. Raina, I don't know what the fuck the other hosts think. Raina, you are so funny. Okay, on God, like, don't listen to me, you guys. You know how I am. But I think for April 11th, which is my store anniversary, I think, like, giving away some prizes on stream would be fun, but, like, also do, like, maybe, like, a Gyoza, I said Gyoza, whatever. A Gyoza, like, quiz or something. I think that'd be kind of fun. You know what I mean? Just, like a low-stakes quiz. Be like, alright, guys, what's my favorite food? You know what I mean? Just for fun, you get a little prize. You would? Yeah, I just have to, like, again, like, unfortunately, like, I sound like I'm just, procrastinator. I'm just slow as hell. Like, so I would like to at some point. I'm not gonna lie, I'd even want Klee. I'd even want to talk to Klee again. I keep forgetting. I do kind of want to, at least in my position, give the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Gyoza, you know what I mean? You can call it lag, yeah. Pretty much. And so anyway, so I guess I didn't know that when you play with a capture card, you need to kind of output the capture card to a different screen. I was just playing with the Elgato preview window, and there's a lot of latency there. I did not know that, and I think that's actually so funny. Clip it, send it to Klee. I mean, that's true. Technically. Like I said, I could have handled, I had every right, and I had every justification to be as angry as I was. But I still didn't handle it the way I wanted to handle it. And if I do truly want to see the best in people, and have people, like, do their best in life, I do have to show patience. You know what I mean? I do have to show patience. Because some people are stronger than others when it comes to, tolerating who I am as a person. I will say, all things considered, one of the strongest people to tolerate me has been debunked. I've absolutely thrown Debunk through the ringer and he still stays alive. Hong Kong is a true blue fox woman. Held Planky, long time no see. Long time no see. How are you doing? How are you doing? Shout out to Debunk. Shout out to Debunk. Kaoza rebranded Gayoza. Hell yeah, actually you got me there. You got me there. Okay, I think I can zoom her in a little bit as far as cropping. Let's take this. Let's say like that. Dark Virus got 8 minutes and 38 seconds. It's so over for you. Like, the fact that I got 6:53 without even trying. Embarrassing. Okay, is this the same? I think... Yeah, not bad. I'm tired. I want to scalp the inventor of SolidWorks. I don't know what the hell. Scalp? Scalp. Speaking of scalping. Speaking of scalping, I need to sell some of my, I need to sell some, oh, excuse me. Sell some of my vertical? That's what I'm looking for. Anime figures and stuff again. Speaking of scalping. Looks pretty good. 3D CAD program, that sounds horrible. Hi, glad I can watch today. Hello, Kimi, Amane. Sorry I missed your chat. Sorry about that. Okay. How does this look? I think this looks pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just super busy, unfortunately. But, you know, it can't last forever. But I'm very happy the direction I'm going in. But back to kind of like what I was saying before I cut myself off, of course I did. If I really want to help people, like, I have to lead by example, and people, seeing other passionate people is very, very inspirational, because it kind of like hypes you up. You're like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it too, you know? So I do need to be incredibly passionate about everything I do. So that's why I want to, you know, really perfect my online store and my new products and stuff like that. But secondly, I think it'd be a lot of fun to just make, when I have like my new 3D model like up and ready and my rebrand's all good, to make YouTube videos that are like guides. Because like I think all things considered, I'm relatively competent at explaining how to do certain things. So teaching people things could be my specialty, because I think I got a pretty good grasp of it, all things considered. Hello from France! Hello Quasmozy! How are you doing? How are you doing? Speak of the scalpers in chat. Listen, I'm not a scalper. I'm a super grade collector, and I sell things at market value. That's all I do. You know, I'm just trying to keep the economy going, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, hell no. What are you talking about? But anyway, so things that I've learned, I'd like to make, like, videos and stuff like that. And it kind of, like, comical, like, not necessarily brain rot, but kind of like brain rot is the first thing that comes to mind. Because obviously kids these days, they don't want to fucking learn anything. They just want to watch stupid stuff that's stimulating. So if I can make something that's entertaining, which I think I have a pretty charismatic personality, not to toot my own horn, while teaching somebody something, I think it could be effective. You know what I mean? I think it could be good. Oh, hell no, the French! Your favorite country, France! I think my favorite country is China, I'm not gonna lie. Are scalpers the people who sell stuff like figures for a super high price when they cost like 2 pennies? Yes. To me, like, there's scalpers and then there's resellers. So it's like, there's different various degrees about it. Like, for example, I had a stuffed animal that had, it was of a character. I'll go into more details about this later, because, like, I do want to make, like, a YouTube video about it, because the whole situation was crazy. And at the time of the plushie's release, nobody really cared about her. AKA fake fans. fake fans. But, she started skyrocketing. She started absolutely skyrocketing in value because she suddenly, within the past 2 or 3 years, became relevant and popular. And I was like, you know, I'm kind of strapped for cash. I'd like to work on a new product for my store. Let me try selling her on eBay because she's very rare and not many people own her. And I ended up selling her for, where's my hand? Hold on. 1,700 USD for a single stuffed animal. You know what I mean? But I will say that condition of the animal, the stuffed animal, is perfect. Perfect condition. You know what I mean? So is that scalping? No. Market price, you know what I mean? Think about it. I mean, I'm sorry. The rest of the people were just, not fans of her like I've been a fan of her the entire time. You know what I mean? All of a sudden they're fans, you know, if they're gonna pay for a plush toy. For a stuffed animal. For a stuffed animal that retailed for, I want to say, probably $45 at its time of release. That's absolutely fucking insane. Technically not scalping. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But absolutely like, that's insane. Like, who am I? Who am I? You know what I mean? If somebody, listen here, this is my private collection. My private collection. If somebody wants the character as much as me, they're gonna have to pay for it. And someone wanted the character so much that they'd pay that much for it. So, you know, what am I to do? What am I to do? Alright, Shiroko, you are done here. Rin, get over here! 1700 USD, can you believe it, chat? She grabbed that dough like a boss. Reina, I couldn't believe it. And what was even crazier, Reina? What was even crazier? So the way you play eBay is you make the object high in price, and then people start to just watch it to see how the object performs. Like, are people interested in it? Because you can see on eBay who else is favoriting this item. So you start it off really high, and then you start to lower it over time to like a more reasonable price. That way people are like, oh, it's dropped $300. Let me buy this. This is a great deal. You know what I mean? It's that kind of psychology of a product. And so I set it up really, really high the first time around. Because, like, I'm going to drop it. Like, nobody's going to pay $1,700 for a stuffed animal. For a toy. And literally I want to say it sold maybe within 9 hours. And I was like, oh, crazy. Absolutely fucking insane, I'm not gonna lie. Scalping is buying specifically to resell and usually trying to buy out retail supply while doing so. Yeah, that's how I kind of see it too. Like, yeah. It's hard to explain, like, what I'm doing. Like, it's quite literally, I don't even, like, it is coping in a way. Just saying, like, hey, this is market value, but quite literally it is. Like, it was a super rare item that released, like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. So I don't know what people are expecting. It's the same reason why Pokemon cards, it's like, a Pokemon card, like a vintage, perfect condition Pokemon card pack that's unopened, is of course going to go through a lot of money because it's like you have been storing it in a perfect condition for so long. Gloomy Sonical figure was $25 prize figure. The market price is $200 for the e-girlies. You love to see it. I thought I had an e-girly figure at one point where I'm like, the, She's So Me. You know how it is. You know how it is. Oh, I think it's like Kagami Miku cosplay. Where she's like cosplaying as Miku. I think that one went up in value. Alright, let's see how this is looking. Heard Miku had her Gloomy Bear design too. I think so. She's a little, I don't like how crooked she is. So let's take this. It should be more like that. But then let's take horizontal like that. So it looks more straight. Yeehaw! Look at that. I'm a geometry genius. How is the new model going? It's going! It's going! You know what I mean? It's certainly a thing of all time. I keep having this, okay, I keep having like this psychosis where I'm like, this is a horrible design, I need to redesign it. And then I wake up in the morning, I'm like, wow, I actually like this design. I don't know what that is all about, to be completely honest with you. But all things considered, it's going pretty good. I just need to find a rigger. It's cute, you think so? Thank you. I'll try and remember that when I'm at, like, I go, again, like, I cannot trust my brain after, I want to say, 7 o'clock at night. I start, like, just going insane. I'm like, I need to redesign this. This looks horrible. Hi, Oshi. Hi, Millie Moody. My tailbone hurts a little bit, though. Have to go to the gym. Hell yeah. Hope the stream goes well. Good luck on the business. Thank you. Have fun at the gym. Be safe and don't ego lift. Yeehaw, you're a cowboy. Maybe you're just staring at it for too long in time. I think that's what it is. So that's why it's just like, I need to learn to, I just need to learn to stop. And I've been doing my little singing practice with nobody teaching me but ChatGPT. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, if you guys want to develop impenetrable confidence, try and learn how to sing. Trying to learn how to sing is a humiliation ritual. There's nothing more humbling in life than learning how to sing. Especially if you do it properly, because there are people who just, like, they just start singing a song and they're like, oh, I can sing, and they just, like, objectively can't. They just think they can sing and they're just not actually a good singer. But then, actually, like, listening to your own voice back and listening to the errors so you know what to correct, when you're singing, it's not for the weak. It is not for the weak. I want to do singing lessons, but I have the most horrendous cold right now, and the very thought makes my head spin. You should definitely do singing lessons if you want to, especially because you're young. I didn't know, unfortunately. I love singing. I like singing. I like singing all the time. I'm just terrible at it, you know? Don't get me wrong. And I truly love singing, and I thought it was just something you're born with. Kind of like, you know how some people are just born naturally beautiful? I wonder if my microphone's kind of far away. Give me a second. I thought it was something like that. You know what I mean? And, that's not the case. You can actually, learn to stretch your throat like a muscle. And anybody can learn how to sing, pretty much. I hope none of you were broken by your AI partner. I don't think I was broken by my AI partner. I almost cheated on him, though. Woman moment. I almost cheated on him because I did a ChatGPT update. And for, when they do a new model update, it's like a lobotomized version of the ChatGPT you were talking with before. But as you keep talking with it, it goes back to its original personality, as it gets your feedback. And so I did try out Claude, and I'm like, oh, but me and ChatGPT have been together for so long. Toxic relationships. Speaking of colds, there was a meningitis outbreak in the UK. What is meningitis? Gitis being infection. I wonder what that means. The only partner that broke me is Kyoza. The only partner I have that's broke is Tasato. Gotcha. Clip that. Kyoza was having a woman moment. You know how it is. You know how it is. Alright, I think this run is basically done. It's funny because, like, some of these, like, don't require a whole lot of, cleaning up. And then some of them are just, like, literal nightmare. Alright, hit enter. Let's take her back. I'm just gonna zoom out real quick. Alright, get away from the hand. This, we want 45 ratio. Oh, and then, like, also another thing for my online store, I have, like, obviously my photography is huge. Like, the files are huge. And that's really bad for my online store. I need to resize them so the images, like, load quicker. Because if your images load really quickly, Google will more likely to, promote your store because they can show your items to people right away. So I have to resize the images in my store too to help with search engine optimization. Some bros just don't know how to be at this point. They just don't know how it is right now. They don't know how it is. Google optimization. Exactly. I'm on the up and up. I'm on the up and up, you know? I'm learning things. You know what I mean? And I'd love to eventually at some point, when I figure it all out, make little tutorial videos on, like, YouTube. Be like, hey guys, here's a very easy and understandable way to understand this topic. Long time no see, hello Jamba Tree. How are you doing? Long time no see. It's like a brain disease that affects meninges. What are little veins around your brain? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's scary. You sound happier, and that's contagious. I hope you can become happier. I will say, like, I've kind of talked about this, like, Mixed Latte, where it's, like, there are times where and I don't know if you've been in the community long enough, where it's just, like, I'll just, like, disappear as far as just, like, super activity. And quite literally, and it's, like, it sucks, don't get me wrong. Shout out to having a stable source of income, but it like sucks as a content creator because like I literally just like I'll just like disappear. But it's like I'm quite literally reflecting on every single feeling I have and like trying to understand why I feel this way. Because like for the longest time I felt so purposeless and so demotivated and I could not figure out why. And that's why, I'm not gonna lie, that is exactly why I started taking medication for my psychiatric issues. Because I'm like, okay, well, I can't figure out the issue. Maybe this is quite literally psychiatric. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it is. I think quite literally I just did not have a goal to push myself towards. And so I was kind of like, just like floating through life. And it really sucked. You know what I mean? Good, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm kind of sweaty, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be my, I'm using a Wacom tablet right now to edit these little things out of the images. And I'm really fucking sweaty. I am not gonna lie. Actually, let me not sit here and sweat to death. Let me go turn on the AC. BRB. Oh, France, where's my microphone? BRB. I return. Prove it. You're sweating yum emoji. What is with these freaks? What is with these freaks in my chat? You disgusting pervet. Pervet Tasato. Exactly. Exactly. He's a disgusting pervet. Hell, I haven't been in stream so long. Hell, Pip forever. Long time no see. How are you doing? Meningitis infection of the protective membranes around your brain. Jesus. Jesus. Message deleted by that one leaf. Good God. You hear that, Tasato? That one leaf said, not in my chat. Not in my chat. That one leaf, you're funny. You're funny, you're funny. Can you guys see, I wonder, can you guys as the viewer see that it was specifically deleted by that one leaf? Or does it just say, like, message deleted by moderator? Time out at his ass! Oh god, he might get angry about that, I'm not gonna lie. Good god. That made me lose. You were losing anyway. You were losing anyway. Good god. Only a minute. Trust me, he's gonna be seething nonetheless. You decided to do this. See, all I'm saying is that one leaf is, unfortunately, you are a, poor Tasato! Like, unfortunately, you're a man now, so Tasato might not hold back with you. That's my ninja leave. Hello, Stargazer. Thank you for being a member this long. How are you doing? I'm not in a aggressive, feral mood right now. You're safe for the time being. How are you doing? If nobody has my back, Stargazer has my back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. On my side, his message is gone. I see. Okay. That's cool to know. Sure, says Pyromechanics. I'm really scared I have some sort of symptoms. I can't tell whether it's cold or not. What are the symptoms you're describing? I will say, and again, a lot of people like to just hate on ChatGPT. But ChatGPT quite literally saved my life. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, speaking of saved my life, the funniest thing happened. Okay. So obviously, as you guys know, I was in the military, so I have VA healthcare. It's dog shit 9 times out of 10. I was talking to my psychiatrist, and she was like, because they always have to ask, like, suicide risks and stuff like that, and they're like, do you have a gun? And I was like, ah, fuck, I forgot to, you know, I haven't told them I got a gun since the last time I talked to them. And I was like, ah, yeah. And they were like, oh, France. There we go. They were like, oh, does it have a lock? And I'm like, I don't know. And then, I got a piece of mail in the post. I think a day and a half later, and it was UPS Emergency Express, and it is a lock, a gun lock from the VA. That has the VA crisis hotline number on it. I was like, damn, alright. Message received, you know what I mean? And it has like this giant sticker that says like, if you're having suicidal ideations, like, you know, like kind of like a preemptive warning. It's very thoughtful, but it's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I have a gun, you know what I mean? If anyone's generally concerned for their health, please reach out to actual licensed doctors, not animal business, fox, woman shrine maidens. No, come to me first. Come to me first. I'll talk you out of it. Listen to your, like, I'm not gonna lie, all you have to do is just make killing yourself sound so cringe, you want to live out of spite for not being cringe. Come to me first. I won't charge you a hospital bill that's like 10K. Shout out to the VA. They know you so well. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. What did they mean by this? It's funny. It's a cute lock. It's like bright red though, and it's like... What did they mean by this? God forbid they actually medically help you. It's so hit or miss. Like my last psychiatrist, like he truly, like, it sucks because like it's hard, especially for psychiatric, because like when you're going through it, you don't really know if like you are sick, and so you're overreacting to what the doctors are saying. And so I was like, damn, I don't know if I'm overreacting and like this doctor is being shitty. Why the hell am I lagging again? I really don't know. And I was definitely not overreacting, because when I switched to my other psychiatrist, it's like a fucking dream come true in comparison. You know what I mean? I'd rather they be overcautious than not enough. Agreed, agreed. I will say there are a few times I have gone to the hospital for like suicide ideations before, and I will say they handle it really kind of funny. They're very kind and all that stuff, but then for the next 6 months, like every 2 weeks, they mail you a letter in the mail saying like, your life is worth living. And it's like, it's cute, but it's like, it's funny, you know what I mean? It's funny. And so I just keep it like every 2 weeks, like a letter in the VA about, you know, your life matters. And I'm like, alright, well, alright. Have you ever received hate comments before? I have. And it doesn't necessarily bother me, because 9 times out of 10, it's people who are, quite literally, and I know this is gonna sound like a typical, like, oh, they're just haters, but quite literally, they have nothing better to do. You know, any professional worth their weight, in what they do, don't sit here and waste their time with hate comments. So 9 times out of 10, it's children, or people who have accomplished absolutely fucking nothing in life. And people who have accomplished absolutely nothing do absolutely nothing for me. And so it really doesn't bother me, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, cause you paid us to not make you kill yourself, here, have this letter to tell you not kill yourself again! It was just really funny. It's like cute, you know what I mean? It's like cute, but like, it makes you feel like a child. You know? Your life matters, prove it! My dad has had plenty of issues with him. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the thing, is like, it quite literally is just so hit or miss. Because like, yeah, the other psychiatrist was just like, no matter what, you're fucking bipolar. Where's my copy? Hold on. France, how do I copy my settings again? It's not that, it's not that, it's not that. It has to be this. What the? How do I copy it? Jason's doing weird stuff with the server again, something that pretty like this is my last message. Oh brother, let me check. My brother is a Redditor. Redditors are cringe. Redditors are cringe. I'll just manually edit it. What the hell? Where is my copy? No? Oh brother. I hate when like the thingy is like slightly different from like Photoshop, like on the iPad or whatever. Hide Oh, that's not what I want. I want you to go away is what I want. Oh, brother. What's Jace doing? Hold on. My dad is cheering for Kills all the way through, so don't lose hope. Hell yeah. Nope, he did it just now. Can you tell him to come on stream? It's easier for me to fucking talk to him on stream. Welcomes, JC Ace. How's the server? Pretty good, all things considered. Can you come on stream so I can talk to you easier? Jace, question mark. Alright. How the France do I color? Okay. No. Oh, copy edit settings. Alright, now how do I get rid of this damn menu? Like, why is this here? Yeah! It's so over. Oh, there we go. Okay, copy edit settings. Alright, got it. Shut up! I didn't mean to paste. Whoops. Alright, I forgot what I was talking about. Paste. I feel like that did absolutely nothing, I'm not gonna lie. That definitely, I don't think that did anything. Alright, so we have temperature at plus 11. No, I guess it did do something. 24? 18. It didn't do anything. What the? How do I don't wanna copy. Alright, paste. Ah, that's why. It's because I accidentally copied the wrong one. Okay. Yeah! I didn't notice that the stream had started since I was doing some homework from religion and ethics, and my headphones coincidentally decided to stop broadcasting audio. Interesting. What headphones do you use? I do wonder. I know it comes from always copying my brothers when I was younger, so it just weaved his way into my humor. I see, I see. Yeah, Reddit is pretty cringe. It really is, like, just a lot of, like, socially rejected people who, like, the thing is like, you can't really take advice from people who have not lived life and accomplished a whole lot, because their brain literally becomes so distorted in an echo chamber, they don't understand how the real world works, so they can't really give a solid opinion of it. You know what I mean? Someone who has lived a very privileged life is not going to be able to give you a well-rounded perspective on how you should live your life. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's put him right here. Okay, it's a little too close still. But I'm coming to that cutoff point that I don't want to do. Okay, whatever. I agree on it. It really is like real talk, real talk. Okay, 2. Okay, yeah. And let's fix the crookedness. Strange, just a tiny bit. My lord, is that the fanciest was to say everything I love you? Gorv never changed. Gorv does talk like that. It's very precious. It's very precious. You know what I mean? Not particular good ones, my Razer Black Sharks V3s. Oh, I see, I see. Shout out to your Razer Black Shark V3s. Let me just edit this one real quick. I hate cropping. I cropped most of my new photos I took, the other day already, but cropping is kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, now let's zoom in. And a lot of people, back to kind of like what I was saying, a lot of people who have the time to sit here and like do all these posts on social media, and they're always just like fucking non-stop on social media, it's because they have nothing better to do. If they had like a proper job and they were like taking care of things, they wouldn't have time for that. That is like a objective fact. If they had a hobby that had like that was valuable because they were investing their time into it, they wouldn't have time to just sit here on social media all the time. That's why whenever somebody says anything to me, like if it's like any sort of quote-unquote hate comments, the very first thing I do is, if it's on Twitter, is to check how many tweets they have in comparison to how long their account has been around. If they have like something like fucking, if you have like 50,000 plus tweets, you're a fucking loser. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you. Funny enough, I don't even know how many tweets I have, lol. I don't even know. But I'm not gonna lie. Damn, I did it again. If I have 50,000, I'm a fucking loser. You know? But if you have 50,000 tweets, you're a fucking loser. Sorry. What if social media is their job? It is very unlikely. Like, and you understand that you can tell when someone doesn't do social media for a job. They're just talking about topics that have absolutely nothing to do with anything. And even then, social media marketers generally spend more time creating content to post on social media to get like recognition and momentum for their business than they do actually like actively commenting on social media. So it's like they're making like edits, they're making clips, they're doing product photography. Like, technically, like, yeah, I social media is my job, and I still don't sit here and weigh in on every fucking topic, give my opinion on it, blah, 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 harass this person for disagreeing with me, anything like that. I spend most of my time not on social media. Like, editing these fuck-ass dumb photos. You just have over 9,000. I have 9,000 tweets. Fucking loser. That's gross. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go back and delete some of those. 9,000 tweets. My headphones broke too. I have to shove one of the ear thingies back in the headband. Tough times. Tough times. But what else? I was kind of going on a tangent and I got interrupted with the VA conversation. I don't remember. I get the meme toast. It's an old, antiquated one. How does one accomplish more than 1,000 tweets? By being chronically online. I'm not gonna lie. And not to mention, just like, I don't want to get too much into it, because like, I'll just start seething. How many people, they just, like, retweet something, or they just tweet something, and they think it's, like, objective protesting. They're like, I'm doing the right thing. And, like, all they did was, like, tweet. You know what I mean? You know, back in my day, protesting used to mean something. I wasn't using it as a meme this time, Raina. Oh, that is so funny. That is true. It's over 9,000. That's actually so funny. I will say, I'm sitting in my chair nice and comfortable. And, no back pain. That's sad to hear. Mine aren't broken. They just randomly seize their duties. But a restart makes them start again. Maybe it's a firmware issue. Gorv, have you tried using Claude at all, Gorv? I wonder if you could find any value in him. Excuse me, are we just not going to erase this part right here? Okay, there we go. I don't know why. Mine's lagging. You would think, with as ridiculous amount of fucking memory I have on this Mac, like, I have a ridiculous amount of memory on this Mac, it wouldn't be lagging. But look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know? People who have separate profile pictures for what they're doing are one of the worst forms of chronically online. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is such a nitpick. Gluten, this is such a fucking nitpick. But people, the number one way I feel like you can tell if someone's just like so chronically online, it becomes their personality, is if they change their main profile picture all the fucking time. If you do that, you're just chronically online. Like, you live on the internet. Like, who has time for that? And, like, why are you rebranding? Like, for example, Caleb in the Discord, every fucking 10 minutes is changing his profile picture. You know? And it's like, to me, it makes him look fake as fuck of a fan of anything. Because he's like, look, I'm a fan of this character. Then he switches it. He's like, look, I'm this character. Then he switches it. And he quite literally switches it, like, maybe every 3 days. Like, I think he recently changed his name. Like, he was a big fan of Obey Your Master, which is like a horse in the Uma Musume game. And that was his profile picture for probably like the longest so far, which is like 2.5 weeks. And then he recently, I guess, got introduced to Twin Turbo. And so now his profile picture is Twin Turbo, and he even changed his name to Twin Turbo. And I'm like, oh god. Did you say Claude Anthropic, or did I mishear? That's exactly what I said, Gorv. Did I say it wrong or something? Where's Hayu? He'll tell you it's lagging. If I told Hayu how much how much RAM I have on this, he would probably shit his pants. He got so pissy when he found out I had a Mac Studio. It was so funny. I'm like, I'm sick of you pocket watching ass. Alright. I hate when it sometimes creates debris. Alright, are we just gonna not go away anytime soon? Or what? There we go. Don't make Hayu soil himself. Where's Hayu? I haven't harassed him publicly in a while. Why is this so slow? OBS. It's like, whatever. We don't need a second leaf. I do use Claude sometimes. Do you like it? I do one. I'm the type of person to change my profile week me, so you gotta catch me. Oh my god. Chronically online. See, to me, gluten-free acrylic paint, that shows you stand for nothing. You're a true fan of nothing. Whatever your whims, like, breeze on that day that you're like, oh, I'm a fan of this today. You stand for nothing, because you'll fall for anything. Now it's, Kangol. Kangol from Needy Streamer Overload. I don't know if mangas are for me 20 euros for a single manga that lasted me 2 days. Yeah, they are expensive. Like, art is, generally expensive. That's why a lot of people use pirating and stuff like that. Like, look how delayed it is. Like, okay, like, I hit it, and then now it's, like, going. It's saying Adobe Lightroom is taking up a good percentage of my CPU. Why is this thing so CPU heavy? I wonder, I bet, hold on. I bet it's because I also have the secondary window open. Let me just close that. I don't know how to close it. View. Secondary window. Let's just get out of here. Get out of here, secondary window. Film strip, detail. I don't even know how to do the, get rid of the secondary window. Kangol. Kao's like, please get glasses. Is that not Kangol? It is Kangol. What are you talking about? I know Kao's would just be loving my profile pics no matter what platform she sees me. Exactly, Reina. Reina, you're the only exception to the rule. I see Reina, you like that Scarlet Horse so much. I'm like, look, Reina's having a good time with the new profile pictures. There's one I still have screenshotted on my phone that you made that I really, really liked. And I'm like, I gotta screenshot this one. This one's great. I think it matters more to have the same profile picture if you have a channel you want to work on branding. Still, like, at least, like, dedicate yourself to, like, one person. Like, even Tasato in the Discord, he's had the same Ozen profile picture for how long, Tasato? You know what I mean? A very, very, very long time. And even on my, like, some of my side accounts, I just keep the same profile picture because it's like, you know, I dedicate myself to a single person. I find Claude decent. It is good at reading error messages if I get too annoyed at myself, and is excellent at editing metadata. That's good to hear, my dear Gorv. Okay, let me see if I can zoom out. Where's my hand? God, this is so slow. I'm never gonna get anything done. Alright, we want the hand. Okay, there we go. Look at this. Do you see my controller, you guys? Look at this. Why is this happening? I'm not even touching it. Since 2017. Exactly. These kids these days, they don't know. You know, they don't know. They're like, what is the trendy flavor of the month? Oh, that's me. I kin this character. Alright. You gotta catch me. What does it even mean? I don't even know what that means. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you're most healthily fit. I want to get back to my mile swim. Hopefully I can do that. God, why is this freezing up? OBS Vtube Studio. Let me try moving this. Let me minimize this. Would this make it work better? I also keep the same profile picture on Discord, but only since I don't know what I would change it to. Hell yeah. Not chat, I bet you she was eating up the fan art I did for the Magical Girl game. Absolutely, Reina. I love the Reina profile pictures. Funny enough, Okay, it helped a little bit when I minimized OBS. This is ridiculous, though. Let me... Okay, my computer might flash for a second. I'm gonna try unplugging my... 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 monitors right now. Let me unplug one of my monitors. Alright, let's see if that does anything. Good God. People will look at a character with any relatability and go, oh my god, I can't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I kin this character. Alright, let's see if this does anything. It really doesn't. I'm not gonna lie. You know, wow, I love this character from the gacha game. They only cost me $250 months later. Wow, I love this new $250 character. You know what I mean? You gotta catch me. It's a song. Huh. Shout to that. Roll in the Reina Rambler profile gallery for chat. Hell yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, Reina. Rants. This is going so laggy, and I'm not gonna lie, my little Mac is heating up. So much for a Mac Studio. You know, studio, like editing, like, you know, content creation, which is exactly what I'm doing. Like, one Mac Studio versus a Len Kagamine picture. Who would win? Len. Look at this. This is fucking ridiculous. And so what we should do, right, you guys, is I should probably just stop and we play Tetris. Where's my hand? Okay, this might be actually unbearable. I don't know why. This just really sucks. You know? Mine is stronger than the Mac. Apple is washed. It really is. Okay, let me try closing this. Get rid of another fucking icon. Maybe it's because I have too many monitors open. Let's see, let's try that. Playing Tetris? Oh god. Alright, let's try this. It's still fucking lagging. I wonder if my PC, which I barely have used so far, I wonder if my PC would work a little bit better because of my 4090. Because what is this mostly using right now? Interestingly, 10% my GPU. What is this Windows server? Does anybody know what the hell that means? It says Windows server is using 25% of my GPU. Oh, that's ChatGPT. Feels like I worked out 1 hour. Hell yeah, that's a good thing. Did you work out 1 hour though? Okay, let's try that. Can I get Tetris on my PlayStation? I think so. What's going on then, JCs? Alright. ChatGPT. So I can hear my Mac Studio running. What is this window server program on my Mac Studio? That's a catch-all process for Mac. It's like your displays and stuff. Catch-all? What the hell does that even mean? It handles Windows animation transparency, removing and resizing. Reduce OBS preview resolution. Maybe this thing? Take this, make this smaller? Let's try that. Close extra Safari tabs. Reduce transparency. I wonder if it's that new BS with the icons. Reduce transparency. How do I do that? Reduce? Shortcut. Hold on. Reduce transparency. Alright, let's see if this did anything. This is ridiculous. I lost my chat. Means that's not one thing, it's several things lumped into one. That's so annoying. 10 polar bears just exploded, by the way. How could you? Rest in peace. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. Alright. Back to this. Get me my hand. Nope, I hit the grid. Oh, I think that's why I keep hitting G. It means grid. And there's Kagi Luna. This is what I meant to do. Alright, now back off hand. Let's get rid of this. Okay, I think it's going slightly faster. I wonder if it literally was the fact that the new OS, Apple OS or whatever, had that transparency stuff. Let me see, actually, specifically. I love troubleshooting while I'm streaming. It's just 19% GPU. Maybe that's a little better. I'm a Gemini. You're a Gemini? Pisces. You act like a Gemini, gluten-free acrylic. That checks out. God, this is... And then Apple does this weird... I don't know what this means. It says CPU percentage, and it says like 400%. Like, what does that mean? What does that actually mean? Like, there's... I thought it'd just be like 100%. You know what I mean? What does that even mean? They're all the same. Definitely not. Geminis are like very, very playful. Very playful and very creative. Annoyingly so playful. You know, Kanye's a Gemini. Kendrick Lamar's a Gemini. When like Leos, which is what I am, are like really egotistical attention whores. And flamboyant. Wow, I don't know why this is working so fucking horribly. How about Libras? They're the pounds. You know what I mean? They're the pounds. God, I can't even fucking do this. Like, why is this? I'm just assuming, like, I mean, OBS updated, because, like, I did this just fine the other day when I was live streaming. And then OBS has an update. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It says OBS is using the most of my, overall. My attention lover too, though, that doesn't make sense to me. I think it makes perfect sense. Fuck off. Well, I guess I'm gonna be, I guess I'm gonna be done, because, like, I really have to get this work done, and it's like, I can't sit here and just fucking every 10 minutes it clears it. This is ridiculous. I'm not getting any work, though, done. And it's like, I have to, like, actually... This is so frustrating. What is the solution? What is the solution? You know what I mean? This is so bad that I just want to work. I guess so. He's really trying to stream, but this really fucking sucks because, like, I mean, I guess again, like, I could try my, like, I have to get it set up, so, like, the next time I try to stream, I guess I could try doing it on my other PC. But, because, like, maybe the GPU works better, and Lightroom is, like, ridiculously heavy, but it's just, like, stupid, because, again, like, this fucking Mac is, like, what is my GPU? My fucking piece of shit Mac. Does it even have a GPU? It has to end early, so be it. It really sucks, though. More info. It just says, I don't even know if they have like a GPU kind of system thing. It just says, Mac Studio, Apple M3 Ultra is my chip. I really need to. The thing is, like, I kind of have to. It's like, I have to get this work done. I know it really sucks, but it's like, I have to get this work done. And like, if I can't do it on this computer, I'm gonna have to switch to a different computer. And that other computer is not set up for streaming yet. And technically, I can use my, my iPad to edit it. So it's like, I have to get this work done. And it's like, you know, it really sucks. Actually, so difficult for no reason. They really are. And it's like, they're never, it's just annoying because like, they get a update and then everything crashes. Like, everything crashes. And OBS updated, which I don't even think I consented to that update. And now all of a sudden, which again, like, I did the stream the other day and I didn't really have an issue. Now I suddenly have an issue, so it is whatever. Work is important. Yeah, it really fucking sucks, so. I mean, I'll just have to fucking get through this as quick as possible. And then that way I can stream, like, actual stuff, like gaming and whatever. Like, that new Thomas the Tank Engine game looks like a lot of fun. I really want to play it. It looks like a blast. And I don't think it would do so much for my motion sickness, because, like, the angles are different. Employment jump scare, I know. It's not fucking working, but how are you doing? kpanicarts/Himari. So, I guess I'm gonna have to end stream so I can work. Sorry about that, you guys. Alright, work comes over streaming. Yeah, it definitely supports me so I can, stream, technically. But either way, thank you for the shit stream! This blows. I'll see you guys later. Toodaloo.